today. From Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, it's Week 12 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the steel capital of the world, Pittsburgh, PA, and Heinz Field. Today, it's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we've got a good one in store between the Baltimore Ravens and the Pittsburgh Steelers. The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10. Off the play fake, here's Wilson.
Oh, wow.
He'll get this one to McFarland out of the backfield.
Hey, Wilson.
And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
That's a good job there by the corner. And we do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
Looking to throw again on second down. Wilson. This is Chase Claypool on the receiving end. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 3 catches, 67 yards, and a touchdown.
And the competition gets a little bit tougher here because he's got to go against the #1 ranked defense in the NFL against the pass, the latest incarnation of the no-fly zone.
Anthony McFarland, his first carry of the ball game. He'll get 3 up to midfield.
Anthony McFarland, the ball carrier.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
From midfield now.
Oh, wow.
Wilson. Rush coming.
Is that what I can do?
Down.
That user rush that?
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick,
and
in
that a new user rush?
Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye. That happened fast and a big sack.
Back must have been on a check and release, and motherfucker didn't check me. We had to get back in the lab on that one. Do it again. Let's flip this time.
On third down, Wilson. And that one goes incomplete on the drop. That's one he definitely catches. 4th down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone.
Nothing like a CPU
coverage
punt,
there that forced the incompletion.
The Ravens offense going to work, and as usual, it's Lamar Jackson, the former MVP of the league, at the helm.
So this is where we find out about the game plan and the trust factor. In this situation, the natural thing is take care of the ball, run it inside, everyone cover it. Just, get yourself some room and let your punter punt it out of there. But when you really got a QB you can trust, you might want to take a little shot early and try and create some space.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Looking left side, Andrews with it complete. And a gain of about 4 here moves this from the 6 up to the 10. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. The numbers for him from a week ago. 4 catches, 67 yards, and a touchdown.
And I'd certainly expect them to use him quite a bit because he runs excellent routes, has good hands, and knows how to get open.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
Looks like a cover 4. Matt, got that on the right side.
From the gun, it's Jackson trying to lay one up deep. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete.
By the legs.
Jackson.
And all the way to the opposite 48. A big play that time for the Ravens. 42 yards.
It's not often that you'll find offensive and defensive guys that'll agree on much, but one place they find common ground, you've got to protect or attack the middle of the field. And no one was there. What a big play, moving it downfield.
Now Jackson on 1st down. He's going to take another shot here. Got a man. It's
got the
at the 6-yard line. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory.
Put me at the 1.
So a little extra on top of the big play there.
It's tough for guys rushing the passer, but you have to know when the ball is gone. And if you listen, officials will tell you ball's gone. He didn't pull up.
Jackson going to run, and he goes backwards on this
so I know we left one DT on block. So why was that?
5-yard loss that time. It's going to make 2nd down pretty tough.
2nd and goal at the Steelers' 7-yard line.
Jackson fakes the give and keeps it. Hammering for the goal line.
Oh, my Lord.
That's
a
by the Steelers. He's at the 50, the 30, 20, 10, and he takes it back to the house.
Okay, Madden.
A fumble recovery for the Steelers score. How about that for a momentum swing?
The CPU failed aggressive tackle.
They pick it up and return it all the way for a touchdown.
And now you have to give oxygen to the entire team because what a letdown that was. Terrific drive. Looked like you're going to get points. Instead, the other team registers it on the scoreboard.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Everyone's tired,
set to take over here for their 2nd possession of the game. And they'll be looking to start fresh. Just a moment ago, they were backed up, coughed up the football, and then saw it go the other way for 6 points.
I just wonder, partner, sometimes they put such an emphasis on things. And, you know, in that situation, as they ran out there, they were told, take care of the football, don't cough it up. And sometimes that's the last thing you hear, and that's exactly what you do.
Oh, that's
the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 30.
Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
Second and 2. Throwing right, and that's complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. He's already topped his receiving output from a week ago, and we're just in the 1st quarter as that's a 1st down.
Cover 3 roll.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
Linebacker got out there.
It's incomplete. Devin Bush, the linebacker, was the one there in pass
coverage. Yeah.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
They run the option on 2nd down. And quickly into the hands of Robinson. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down. With these run-pass options, we often talk about a good quarterback and running back. Well, having a talented wide receiver helps also.
Yeah, even coming in 3rd in the discussion, sometimes that means he really should be 1st. Because all you want to do is get the ball in their hands. and let them make the big plays downfield.
That one good for 20 on the catch and
career
run.
yards. Okay, man.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
And he's going to look that one in one-handed. What a catch for the touchdown.
Touchdown, Baltimore.
So a one-handed grab in the end zone. Nothing much more rewarding than that for a guy catching it.
Not at all. And with what we just saw there, that type of a one-handed catch, what's next? Maybe they go up and almost Velcro it with their jersey in the ball. That's about all that's left. That play, simply spectacular.
So a one-handed grab in the end zone. Not much more impressive than that. And he knocks it through. So the drive there took 6 plays. And it's capped off with a Ravens touchdown.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And a short kick taken at about the 16.
Oh, let me kill him.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
So Pittsburgh retakes the field for their second offensive possession and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
Play action. It's Wilson. And
Another drop.
incomplete,
What the
a
fuck,
drop
man?
there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down.
This shit is bananas.
So much of this game is focus and concentration. And whenever I see guys running the in route, I know that in the back of their mind, they're always wondering who's lurking inside that might put a big hit on them as they try and catch the ball.
That's complete. It's Anthony McFarland. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. From the gun, it's Wilson. Got a man and he hits him in stride.
He killed him, bro.
He will have a Steelers first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
And they'll try the jet sweep here. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be second and 6.
Over there, like, yeah, I know I fumbled. I fucked it up, but I got y'all right back, though.
They have that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, and one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
From the 44, Wilson. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And this
Russell Wilson's a bum. Russell Wilson's a bum.
Here's J.K. Scott now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. He'll return it from the 6.
Oh, I thought I could have scored.
A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back. And the Ravens, they'll take over.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And, you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the #1 goal? Make the playoffs. #2, win your division. #3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the #1 seed so you get that first round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January.
Got press on the outside.
And hopefully get to the Super Bowl.
Safety goal was an easy dub. So his ass is double. Mr. Watt.
Throwing again on second down. Jackson, and they're able to get this one across the 35. 11 yards there, first down.
That was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Raheem.
From the gun, Jackson. And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. A big play there with his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game. And the Ravens have taken the lead.
If you did know it, it won't surprise you to find out that this team leads the league in scoring. They've been a quick strike team all season long. There's another example. They did it again. This offensive coordinator, right now you can write his ticket towards being a head coach. He's advanced in the ways of offense.
And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it's capped off by the Baltimore score.
250 yards, first half.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. A fairly short kick from the 14. A lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. That 7-0 lead in there is short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down?
Oh, wow. Okay, Russ.
Get back to something close to that.
Okay, Mr. Wilson.
Get this game tied up.
And getting this just shy of midfield, spotted at the 49. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down. They'll run here with McFarland. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now, if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want. But on the defensive side of the ball, you scramble a little bit. Now you're behind, trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap? Normally, you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact. But in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
Wilson hit. It's out.
No first.
He nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or 2 short.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be
ran him down
as well. He left it exposed that time. Wound up having
it got the wheels like he used to.
Had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
West ain't got the wheels like he used to. Come here, boy.
Here's J.K. Scott now as he's on to punt for Pittsburgh. And now on 4th and 1, it's a fake.
Wow.
And this is caught.
Wow, niggas ran a fake, man.
The deception there pays off to perfection. 14
what a
yards
crap.
of a fake punt and a first down. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10.
Oh, I got stuck in a damn blocker.
And he stopped immediately there. The tackle credited to Deshaun Elliott, the safety.
And I think that's going to go down as no gain, but that doesn't seem fair for the effort that was presented on that play. That should go down as a loss. I know, I'm a defensive guy, but you got to like the play that was made.
He made a lot of those plays last week. He was AFC Defensive Player of the Week, picking up where he left off. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Wilson, quick hitter here, it's complete. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
The Steelers on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 8. Dancing to his left. And they stop him short of the 1st as he can only get to the 20. Decent gain on the scramble at 6, but now it's 4th.
That was a good effort there trying to do it on his own, but as a defender, you're in a tough spot because you have coverage responsibilities behind you, and if you take off too quick to try and get him down, he might loft it over your head.
So better to track with your man defensively than try to go up and make a stop on the quarterback.
Exactly right. What you're hoping is that your guys in the front 7 can get him down.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. They'll try and run for it. And he's not going to get the first. I don't even think he made it back to the line of scrimmage. He needed a couple, but he didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. A chance to get some momentum here in the 2nd quarter, getting their first trip into the red zone, but unable to get it across.
And if I'm the head coach, sure, you feel some disappointment, maybe a little bit of deflation there because you didn't get it in, but I'm going straight to rah-rah mode. All right, guys, we didn't get it this time. It's only the 2nd quarter. We'll be back. Let's get it later on. I want to keep this team up. I want them to feel like they've let everyone down.
Positive.
Got to be positive in this situation. It's too early to think that you don't have a chance to win this game.
Good blitz again. 12 is 1-on-1.
Off the play fake to Dobbins. Here's Jackson. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. That one covers 29 yards. 1st down. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
Talk about an overhang defender. This guy being where he is, this man. Out all day.
From midfield now, here's Jackson. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And he's going to be out of bounds. He takes it inside the 40. 11 more on that one and another 1st down. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
All right, just call the call. We're going to play it. Come on now.
So a decent game,
it's funny if he got a tight end
on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating.
Talk about the alignment of the nickel, the guy with the peel in his head that he's blitzing, or it's he's not going to be able to cover that bubble if he
now Jackson going to take off with it. Quick strikeout wide by Jackson. Give him 9 on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
I'll take the easy money with it there, boy.
Tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches
against cover 3. I like
the
this.
slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 28. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Allen Robinson. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Ravens will add on to their lead. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions, and they're a PAT from going up 21-7.
Yeah, very impressive the way that they've moved the football. Full command of their playbook, full command of the way they wanted to attack.
It's good, and it is now 21-7. A drive that time of 6 plays, and it's capped off with a Ravens touchdown.
Try to round the boys up. Hey, sack.
Justin Tucker to kick off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Pittsburgh's offense now heading back out onto the field. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it
Why?
on a fourth down try.
Why?
They had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally on that one. If anything, they may have gained more confidence. Okay, they stopped us once. That's all right. Let's keep moving it. Make them do it again.
Called the wrong play.
Coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Patrick Queen. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. And the pressure gets to him again. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, so
that's 3 sacks now. That's not much of a surprise to me, nor should it be to you. This team, they lead the league in sacks.
Yeah, they do. This is something that we are starting to witness time and time again. On 3rd down, here's McFarland. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts.
2 timeouts for 50 seconds.
As the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. Here's J.K. Scott now. On presumably to punt, though he did complete a pass earlier. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away.
My legs.
They'll call this a 41-yard punt, 7 on the return.
All right, give it to him again. Wide shallow cross.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Again. They are clicking on all cylinders. They seem to be just scoring at will right now, and that's why they've opened up this big lead.
You know, we always talk about getting into the zone, and all athletes are seeking that, aren't they? But everything is working for them. Every move they make works. It clicks, and they are on point right now.
Yeah, they are in that zone that you're talking about.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Jackson now on 2nd and 10. He's going to rifle one.
He's in the zone. He's double me. I got some catch.
And that'll be incomplete.
I'll be on that shit, man.
The long one way out there.
Now they want to call man. Ain't that a bitch? What I got for man? What I got for man? I don't trust the tight end on the corner out. Let's go with Sale. Oh, we can actually... Oh, I forgot we got extra routes.
Jackson from the shotgun. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. Jackson. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop him with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter.
Double him.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. And this will be
a catch knockout.
Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd
down.
Man. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
FL spot. Oh, you know what? This might be man.
To throw again, Jackson. Tipped and
He
intercepted.
came down on a blitz.
Picked up by James
He went back.
Bradbury.
All right, good shit.
And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half. Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there. Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against him, and that's been difficult for them all game long.
Okay.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. To throw again on second down. Wilson. That's into the hands of his running back, McFarland. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Wilson. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
Notorious wideout, incomplete.
So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the right hash, it's a 38-yard attempt. And Boswell's kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we have reached halftime here. And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
Oh, this is Le'Veon Bell. Let's give Le'Veon Bell some touches, man.
Lamar Jackson marching back onto the field. And he's had some time to chew on that interception he threw on his last drive back in the first half.
Well, normally we say, come on, get him right back out on the field and play again, right? But as you mentioned, had the halftime, had to stew about it a little bit. Maybe allow him a chance to relax a little, kind of laugh and chuckle and let it go.
He'll hope to respond positively here to start the third quarter. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun. Jackson. He's going to air. He's got a man. Complete. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown.
Fried is terrible.
Number 12.
A big play there. 79 yards as the Ravens push further out in front.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that.
I might have to bench my own damn player.
He's leading his team right now towards
I might have to bench my own fucking player.
He's been the headliner.
How many yards does that fucking receiver have?
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Fucking pop that shit up on the
Tucker
field.
now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Their receivers are dropping everything,
create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Well, the passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
I don't know how well our microphones are picking it up for those of you at home, but Charles, you and I can hear it. A lot of groans right now coming from this crowd.
I don't know if we're picking up what's happening in the stadium or from the people who are supporting this team at home, because it's coming through loud and clear to you and me. This offense, they've been stuck in neutral much of the game, and on that last play, they actually went in reverse.
I'm gonna have to bench this fucking receiver, bro. Like, he legit, I think he's went over the fucking stats, the yardage. Yep, 9 for fucking 309, bro. Oh Oh my God, yo. I'm gonna have to bench him. Fuck. Not even paying attention, bro. Ain't that a bitch? Alright, we got Albury and Godwin. We're gonna bring Godwin in the slot. I'll have to do this shit next. I have to do this shit for the next 2 games. Fucking 2-game auto for myself. What an idiot. What
I think this crowd would have liked neutral, don't you?
Yeah, neutral would have strongly been preferred. They'll take anything positive at this point.
I haven't fucked around in pistol for a while.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And for them a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
Oh,
and when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments. So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Now an option play on 2nd down. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
Well, I would have figured after the 9-yard run on the previous play, getting 1 more yard wouldn't have been much of a problem. But apparently it was, and now it's 3rd down.
Jesus.
They end up getting stuffed twice after that 9-yard gain back on 1st down. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense, and know what they say. Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
4th down, here's Jackson. Complete to his tight end Sample. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one. And they run the option here on 1st and 10.
Oh, boy, you ain't got no feet.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. I really enjoy watching Lamar Jackson run those RPOs, Charles, but I'll tell you what, it's tough calling play-by-play because you don't know whether he handed it off or kept it.
Makes you focus, doesn't he? You've got to try and stay with it, and even when we do, we often can get it wrong because our eyes naturally go to him because he creates big plays.
Jackson lost the football, and it's picked up by the Steelers. And a big
Lamar comes back from injury, and it's a fumble problem.
You think about it, Charles, this is not a quarterback that's used to running the football a lot, and that time he was loose with it, had it knocked free.
He always has to think to himself that there's always going to be traffic around because of what you just said. Not that elusive, not going to get to the open field very often. Remember, he's not Lamar Jackson, not Michael Vick back in the day.
He said he's not Lamar Jackson. It actually is Lamar Jackson, though, right?
The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. After the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did.
Complete to number 3. It's a gain of
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down.
at the 42-yard line.
McFarland running out of the gun. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
3rd and 7.
From the shotgun, Wilson. And he hits his tight end, Ebron. And he will have a Steelers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The passing game in rhythm right now for Pittsburgh. There's another 1st down.
42-yard line.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football, and right now I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game.
And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Ebron with touchdown number 8 on the year.
Those just walked into the end zone, even though 2 people tackled him. That's
There's a
wild.
situation where it's a tight end. Once he gets that end zone in his sights, he's not going to back down from anyone. He doesn't worry about running to daylight. He doesn't mind running through contact. That's totally fine by him.
And that one makes this an 11-point deficit now.
All right, let's go settle for that back.
And it ends with a Pittsburgh touchdown.
17.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone.
Oh,
the decision coming out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
So here are the Ravens to take over on offense. They're on a 3-game winning streak and right now looking good in this one as well. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. The drive will start with an option going left. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4.
The keeper.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, typically, you've got to keep an eye on the defensive end.
And what does that mean? What are you looking for with a defensive end?
Well, you want to play off of what he does. If he collapses inside towards the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself outside in. If he stays outside, you go ahead and leave it with the running back. In this case, pulled it and got good yardage himself.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. The 40. He's at the 30. 10. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Allen Robinson, 77 yards. And the Ravens will extend their lead. Well, with that touchdown pass, I'm going to bring up a point from earlier in the year. Some of the fans were saying,
oh, shit, that was the Eric King
turn to the rookie. Well, he's looking pretty good right now.
Yeah, I love the fact that the fans are bringing that up because I'm not the head coach. Okay, so he's got to deal with it. But I think it's a legitimate question. With the way their season is going, I think now is the time to turn the page and let him get some starts before this season is over.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Just keep giving me Bailey, bro.
And a short kick taken at about the 16. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Russell Wilson now gears up to lead the offense again. He's had quite the turnaround, Charles. At the start of the game, passing game was a little bit of a mess, but he's back on the horse, so to speak.
Love seeing how someone can rebound from a slow start or a tough start. It means that they're strong mentally. They've kind of calmed themselves down. Everyone's rallied around them. Maybe they even changed game planning a little bit in order to make things better for them.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 35 on 2nd down. Wilson able to hit his target, Claypool. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Now a run with McFarland. And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball. But when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Wilson's pass thrown to the sideline. And
this offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the gun, Wilson. And that is incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point, and they like some matchups that they had.
25-yard
could exploit them.
Wow,
unable to do so on that play.
25-yard line.
Wow,
Baltimore about ready to go on offense. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Holding, come on, bro. The 2nd time they got a call for holding.
Now that's one they hate. The ball's got to come all the way back.
So that's an explosive play, a really explosive play. It gets wiped out, and they have to start over after the penalty.
I'm going to call this damn play again. I've gassed on this. Multiple times.
He'll keep it himself. Middle of the field, it's Robinson.
Another penalty.
And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here.
Oh, my God. Bro. Like, cut it out, man.
They get the former number 6 overall pick, Quentin Nelson, out of Notre Dame that time.
Still first down.
Yikes. See it. And the clock was running? Oh, okay.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Stepping up, he'll try and run. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield.
Boy, just ripped off a 40-yarder, bro.
A big-time
Boy,
gain
just ripped
there
off a
on the
40-yarder,
keeper,
bro.
using his legs to hurt him. First down. He was able to escape the pocket and get out of bounds.
Whoever 27 is, you're
making. I love the decision-making, and I love the execution because you just know that his eyes were darting all over the place. You know, they talk about keeping your head on a swivel, looking for the danger spots where the hits are going to come from. How about him getting all he could out of that run and then getting out of bounds?
And he told us, look, I'm a rookie. I'm waiting for the game to slow down, but it seems like he's processing things pretty well.
He certainly is. He's slowing the game down himself with his actions.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 15 more yards there, and quickly another first down.
All right, I don't want to get too poetic here where they talk about, you know, the eyes being the windows of the soul. You know what else the eyes do? They see the open spaces on a field, and those eyes carry your legs to those spots, and that's what happened on that play. He saw
he's not going to be able to cover that on the outside.
Well,
so.
he really has ran the ball
there, buddy.
game. Fourth quarter here, need a big play, able to pick it up. So whatever the eyes saw and created, it worked.
Oh, that's beauty.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
And he'll be taken down at the 34. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
And they're going option play on 3rd down. And he gets us inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. That's a nice explosive play there, and this defense told us we have to have our eyes right on their RPO sets, and they did not have their eyes right.
I love that term, eyes right, meaning they have to be in the proper place and read your keys. And a smart-thinking guy running an offense can see when you break down on that, and he took full advantage of it.
Oh, he could have got it short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
I know you're trying to wring every yard out of a run, but I think 9 yards there is ideal in this situation.
Yeah, now next couple plays, you only need 1 yard. Keep that clock rolling with a lead here in the 4th.
Yeah, what you're saying is maybe if it takes you 1 or 2 more runs to get the first down, that's extra time.
And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. J.K. Dobbins with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Ravens will add on to their lead.
And while no one on the offensive line will get the 6 points next to their name, they should be credited with this one. Tremendous blocking to get the runner into the end zone.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and they open the lead up now to 25.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
I'll get AR 15 the touchdown. Dang. Whoops.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10. at their own 25-yard line.
Pittsburgh set to take over again on offense. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. The coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Operating from the gun.
It's 98.
And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury.
That's okay.
Completion here to Claypool. It's a Pittsburgh first down, a gain of 13.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
On first down, Wilson. Ebron caught left side. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 7 yards to pick up there. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. And the Steelers on 3rd down. They're hitting at just 30%, 3 for 10. Here it's 3rd and 3. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. The 20. Come on and get it. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. Defensively, they've had their way in this one. That pick 6 makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
I remember talking with a guy in the league, and I said, what do you do when the game's like this? You know, it's pretty much over. You ready to go to the bench and hang out? He said, oh, heck no. I want to stay on the field. I might get some stats. I might get a pick or 2.
You like being out there at the end of these wide margins.
When they have to throw it, that gives you more opportunities to go get it.
Now Tucker to add the PAT. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick 6 put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them. Back to the air, Wilson after the pick 6. He's got his man on
Gotta
the
recognize that. I have to. I'm the free rep. I'm the free rep. I'm the free rep.
Pick up a 7 past the 30 to the 32. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. From the gun, Wilson. And he finds a man on the crossing route.
Good luck. Living after that shit.
Pretty well over. They go ahead and mark it in the win column. But as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board. They have pride, too, on that side of the ball.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic. They've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
On third down, Wilson.
Has not completed the curl out all game.
Wilson. You know, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
It's a return of 5 following a punt of 42 yards. And the Ravens will get it. 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. The Ravens offense now, they get set and head back onto the field. And this one has gone pretty well to form. They've come in, had little problem thus far, and now they'll try to polish things off in the 4th. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. It got his man complete. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 85 yards. Continuing to keep their foot on the gas. And it looks like they're just having fun out there. They're loose, they're free, and they're enjoying what the scoreboard looks like.
I'd have to say I agree with you totally. They're having a blast out there all game long when they throw the football. They're picking up nice.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. So the big play to kick off the drive set them up 1st and goal, and they're able to cash in right away on play number 2.
I think I'm starting to understand more and more when we get ready to do games and we meet with coaches why they talk about big plays, explosive plays, and how it sets them up for success. Because that's exactly how they're able to score on this one. We saw the touchdown. We saw the payoff. But, of course, that big, long chunk play is what got them in position.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Hardly any time taken off the clock there. 2 plays, and they find the end zone for 6 points.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
What's the wind? Okay, it still does land outside.
Taken from about the 12. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And a nifty
like to let that happen.
All the way across the 40. We're inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes.
Wilson, sack.
Well, someone's closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
On the opposite side this time. Let's see what happens.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Another try after the 1st down sack. Wilson. And he one that's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen. And it's a tremendous return as they finally get him at about the 10-yard line.
I gotta use a pick on the CPU.
See this defense.
I don't believe it.
At this rate, they're just having fun out there.
I don't believe it.
With this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off a pass.
No, you're there. Let him take a couple of knees, man.
Suddenly, it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. And they take a knee. So they get pushed back to the 11. And here's 2nd and goal. And they will take a knee here. And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards?
Today's final score.
But Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Baltimore, they just keep on rolling as they move to 9-2 with a win here. And they'll return home next week to take on the LA Rams. Meanwhile, for Pittsburgh, the problems just get worse and worse as they fall to 2-9 now on the year. And they'll try to make amends next week as they host the Cleveland Browns. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gauton saying so long, everybody.
Holy shitballs. 8 for 15. Nine tackles, 3 TFLs, 5 solo, 1 sack, 1 pick, 2 pass deflections. That man up in there for DPOY, boyo. Gariki with 2 sacks? Word? 8 tackles for loss generated. That's insane. Oh, he didn't have a sack, but he had 5 total. This was one of his life, bro. Those are the QB runs. I think that was all second half, honestly. Let's take a look at the sack, though. I think this is when our user rushed, I think. No, I'm lying. This is 4-3. Why do you take that angle, though? Why did you take... Let's go right off his hip. Unabated. Ran it all for nothing. Lamar fumbling again. Who's 56? Oh, Devin Bush? Yeah, that's gonna happen. He's gonna force fumbles for sure. Whoop. Put the move on him, put the speed on him. This is the play that fucking his CPU couldn't stop, apparently. That's a base. This mesh sit and you didn't find anybody to throw to? Crazy. Oh yeah, nobody's open except the spot route, but I'm sitting under it. Yikes. Sucks for you, bucko. Chuck Clark with a pick 6. This is a CPU pick too. It's literally just fan it out to cover the flat, and then he throws it right at him. Should have threw the flat. Should have threw the flat. The RPO. Oh, it's a basic slant flats. No reason you throw that. Russell Wilson, take the flat, buddy. Russell Wilson with a gimme. Pretty sure this guy only has like 83, 84 throw power. We lobbed this one up. Stepped up a little bit. Oos. I knew he was going to pass the DB. We just had to not get hit as we threw. Right after we threw, though. That ball's coming out, though. Good job, 79. Lofted it. One-hander. Whose tackle did we break here? TJ Watt. We broke TJ Watt's tackle. That's insane. We broke TJ Watt's tackle. This is just 98 doing his thing. Come around the mountain when he comes. Boom! PQ for the user pick. Cover the hitch. I'm back. I'm back to the hitch. I like it. Probably terrified because 98's coming off his left side now. Came back for the slant and saw he was throwing that. Okay, PQ. Yoink. Whoever 3 is saved it, bro. That was a touchdown, man. That was a touchdown, bro. Darius Tony. Oh well. And of course I gotta go bench my number 1 receiver now. Yeah, who cares? Alright, let's get the benching. Yeah, of course, you're not frustrated anymore, buddy. Yeah, alrighty. 500 XP, great. Oh, he does get plus 15 morale. That shit's kinda dope. Oh well, we got Robinson and Albury. And Godwin in my slot, which I like. Albury's finally getting a start. Yo, this dude would be overpowered, bruh. If it was him that got the, if I developed him instead of, what's his face? Smith. I mean, don't get me wrong, Devontae Smith's been good. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's fucking good, but he's only 6'1". That motherfucker was 6'4", I think. 6'3" at least. Anyone change of direction? I wonder how close they were in overall. 6'3", 200 pounds, 93 speed, 94 agility, 93 acceleration. Like, this dude is a fucking beast. Like, a fucking animal. It's a shame he didn't get to start, bro. He's got 10 touchdowns this season. No shit. Oh shit. One game over 100 yards. A game with negative yards, a game with 0 yards, another game with 0 yards. That's crazy. Lamar probably passed JK in total yards as well. Let's check it. Let's check it, B. Oh, nope, he didn't. Yo, look at this motherfucker only got 20 carries, bro. Like, the backup quarterbacks is balling out, too. It's like 40 carries for 112 yards. 5 touchdowns between 2 backup quarterbacks. Craziness. And Lamar would have 43 touchdowns if he played every snap instead of me, you know, playing all these different quarterbacks. Had to start Mariota because King was missing throws out the yin yang when I had to play him against Jacksonville. So I think it's a solid fucking solid rookie year. Shit. 16 for 23. If you take these stats as a full game, 16 for 23 is not bad at all. Took a sack, an interception, 3 touchdowns, 300 yards, 20 carries for $160 and 4 touchdowns. Can you imagine if this was one game? Like, crazy. Oh, where we at with our receivers? Okay. Got to spam him some catches when he comes back. In the meantime, AR-15 will do just fine. Just fine indeed. Andrew's getting hardly any looks. JK still up there, 38 catches in 11 games. Not bad. I was about to say, Smith hasn't given up a sack. I know he has. Got 9. It's the worst one on my O-line, bro. 79 tackles, 16 TFLs, 7 sacks, 3 picks, 6 pass deflections, 2 forced fumbles, 1 TD. My man up there for DPOY, though, is the question of the day. The question of the day. Hey. 18 and 15. I think that was Doomerville and Suggs numbers that one year. We're back to 3rd. MVP. First for Offensive Player of the Year. Okay, got 2 Ravens up there leading the board, you know what I'm saying, cuz. Yeah, I mean. Defensive Rookie of the Year, Odafe Owe. How's Lamar not on the list, bro? Like, cut it out, man. Cut it out. Please and thank you. JK's up there at number 7. You built this motherfucker to a 95 already? Yikes. That's O-line. That's D-line. 15.5 sacks here. You got 2 guys between Owe, who has 19 or 18 sacks. Best linebacker, PQ. SDB, Humphreys are top. Warner and Elliott, as it should be. Man, Tucker all the way down to the bottom of the list, bro. That's crazy. Alright, well. We're done over here. I really hate this, bro. Like, this is so retarded. I don't care for this fucking that little cutscene shit. Animation. I really don't. You might really. I don't play that shit. Madden should recognize that I don't ever touch that game mode and stop fucking pushing it on me. Like, please and thank you. Yep, still back then. Alright. Okay. I thought this guy would be better than what he is. Solid, but he's not great. He's plays though. Occasionally. Not an all-star player, but he'll get the job done. He's never forced. I was about to say he's never forced to run, but he has one right here. One touchdown. This is like the this will be a fringe Pro Bowl player in real life with these stats. 5 interceptions, 6 interceptions, 8 TFLs and a sack, 7 PBUs, and a touchdown this season. Be a fringe Pro Bowler. Make the case for him to get a nod. CGJ. But I get another upgrade point that I won't be able to use. This motherfucker's the ringer for real. Wish he had higher stamina and higher catching, but it is what it is. Take a look at him throughout the years. He's already up to 8 touchdowns. 8 interceptions. Good. 19 the year before. This was the year I didn't win the Super Bowl. Yeah. This is 2024 and 2026 is my Super Bowl years. See, when was it? 1, 2, 3. This was the year I didn't play. I played this year, and this year. Sure, he'll get more than this 8 interceptions. He should crack 10 at least. So I can get a couple user games in. Like, only 2 pass deflections. People just ain't throwing his way, I guess. Interesting. 2 touchdowns. This year he had 6 touchdowns. Best DB and defensive player of the year. Only 3 Pro Bowls. Only 3 Pro Bowls. This is when he was playing nickel. Year 1 and 2. Yep, he was my nickel. Starting safety, sub nickel. Been playing safety for me since I came back. 111 tackles. His tackles been going down every year. I don't play people that run the ball as much anymore. But yeah, when good old George Taylor was around, yeah, buddy, 10 tackles plus every game for everybody. 431 return yards on 19 interceptions. That's insane. That is insane. So he's won Defensive Player of the Year once. Did Deion Jones win it as well? Let's see. I want to say it was his first year here. Yeah, 105 tackles, 14 TFLs, 3 sacks, 10 picks, 11 pass deflections, 2 forced fumbles, a fumble recovery, 6 touchdowns. Bruh. What did he win in 2024? Oh, he just won Best Linebacker? Yikes. Defensive player of the year for Evan though. He's won best linebacker 4 times with NFC. Twice for me, twice for Evan. 5-time Pro Bowler. But won best linebacker this year. That's interesting. Didn't even go over 100 tackles. It's probably the 7 sacks and 6 picks. Hard to do. It's hard to go over 5 and 5 in each category, to be honest. That's the only year he did it. 2020 for Evan, 125 tackles, 10 TFLs, 3 sacks, 13 picks, 8 PBUs, 1 forced fumble. Motherfucker's been balling since forever. He's played 4 years with 3 teams. Basically, every time a contract expires, he's on a new squad. And this is last year as well. The league was going again. He'd have a new team. Guarantee it, because I wouldn't resign him. Wouldn't have the money. Alright, did Lawson win Defensive Player of the Year? $18.5 sacks in 2025. He's won Best D Lineman in 2025. 3 Pro Bowls, league leader in sacks once. He literally only had 1 good year for the Bengals. That was the first year. And literally has done nothing since. 8, 9.5, 10. I guess this is why he was okay with letting him go. Trade him. He just wasn't producing for him. Well, honestly, it wasn't producing for me initially. 13 sacks is okay, but it's just not really a Pro Bowl now. In Madden numbers. He had 18.5 this year, and then last season 12. He missed games last year too. Yeah, he missed games last year. 8 sacks so far, not bad. Not bad at all, considering who he's playing against. Playing on the opposite of. This motherfucker is balling the fuck out, bro. Takk McKinley, surprisingly. This motherfucker, 10.5 sacks already. Never had more than 9 in his career. Been a career meh guy. 10 years in Atlanta, comes over to New Orleans, has his career year. Oh, and let's not forget to mention 5 forced fumbles. 5 of them shits, bro. 5. Has Lattimore won Defensive Player of the Year? I swear he was a 99, but he's a 97. Okay. The 2 Super Bowl years, he's went over 10 interceptions. I was so pissed that he did not get Superstar Dev after either of these 2 seasons. 2020 and 2022. Oh no, he did get it after this season. But then I didn't play 2023. Got him back in 2024. Got him up to X Factor. 6-time Pro Bowler, Defensive Rookie of the Year, and Best DB in 2026. This was last year. 77 tackles, 9 tackles for loss, which is insane for a corner. 11 picks, 16 pass deflections. He had 20 this year and didn't win Best DB. Like, that's wild. 1 forced fumble, 1 touchdown. Only 1? 1 pick 6? That's crazy. I play some more cover too. Get people to throw me some corner out interceptions. Yeah, I think that's it. Nobody else would have won Defensive Player of the Year for me, I don't think. I don't think Carlton Davis did either. Yeah, his highest output was when old boy got him up to Superstar. Or no, he didn't get him a superstar. I got him a superstar in the playoffs for this season, 2024. He kept it. He's kept superstar dev, even though his numbers hasn't been like super great. Shit, but 20 pass deflections is nothing to scoff at. Played a lot of man this year. This was a season where I had him and Awuzie. Well, basically 3 players with acrobat and shit in one step. That was wild. Armstead. Zach Bond started off promising, then just regressed to all hell. Look at his rookie year, bro. 60 tackles, 10 TFLs, 6.5 sacks, 6 picks, 100 yards, 5 pass deflections, 3 forced fumbles, 2 fumble recoveries, 90 yards on those, and 4 touchdowns. He won Best Rookie, or Rookie of the Year. No, Pro Bowl. That was it. That's all he got out of that. He did get the superstar, but he never fucking developed past 80, 81, 82 overall. And it was a lost cause, man. I just said, fuck it. Stop playing him as my sub linebacker after 3 seasons. 2023. Yeah, after this is the year I didn't play, where basically he didn't play and shit. There's no point in trying to develop him anymore after that. Able to, consistently get numbers though. He's been playing. He's been playing. Not so much this year though. Pride and joy of Nolans. The one and only Tyler Huntley. The one and only. QBR is literally gone up every year, bro. The only year I didn't play with him is the year he had a down year. Most interceptions of his career, least touchdowns of his career beside his rookie year. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 seasons of his QBR just going up, 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 up. 23. You say he jumped 2.5 points here. So let's say 2. 2 points here. Jumped. 9 points here. 5 points here. 2 points. Back up 4. This is going by QBR. Pass rated, by the way. Pass completion percentage is down. That's probably because all these fucking CPU games. Why does he not have his starting quarterback in? That's funny. When's this motherfucker come back? Damn, 3 more games. Ooh, that could have been picked.